Hi, I'm Neal Bosshardt from Redmond, Utah. I'm an ambassador for a company that I would like to tell you about. I'd like you to pretend, just imagine what your life would be like if when you turned on your faucet each day, this kind of water came out. This kind of water to drink, to wash your face with. And worse than that, what if you didn't have a faucet in your house and you had to walk 3 to 5 miles to get this kind of water and carry it home in a jug like this? How many trips a day would you have to make to carry water like this home to your family? And just worse than that, just imagine that when you get to that river or that pond to fill your jug with water, that there are animals in that pond. There are people bathing in that pond. There are people washing their clothes in that pond. And yet you're going to take this water home and cook your vegetables. Can you imagine how terrible your life would be? And yet that's a reality for millions of people because they don't have faucets with clean water. They have only access to muddy rivers and ponds, and they have to walk miles every day to get this water. Worse than that, 75% of the people in the world who don't have access to clean water live in remote areas where drill trucks can't reach. It truly is one of the world's largest unsolvable humanitarian crises. Unsolvable until a few years ago, with an answer to prayers, a miraculous vision, this all changed. A few years ago, there was a fellow from Salt Lake who went to Kenya as a tourist. He came home angry, upset with all of the women and children that he had seen walking jungle paths carrying this kind of water home to their families. He wanted to do something about it. He thought of having a fundraiser to earn money, to get a drill truck, to get these people wells. And that's when he learned that 75% of the people live in areas that drill trucks can't reach. He was bothered by this whole idea for a couple of weeks after he was home. When he woke, he had a dream one night where he saw in vision a human-powered water drill. He got up and sketched his dream. The next day, wondering, what will I do with it now? Well, the next day, his friend, who's the dean of an engineering college at a major university, called him and said he had a group of students who wanted to enter an engineering contest, but they needed a project and wondered if John had any ideas. John drove from Salt Lake to Provo with his pencil sketch, and 7 months later, these engineering students had a working model of his dream. With that working model, they set it up in the professor's backyard and drilled a hole to verify it worked. It did work. And because it worked, then they crated it up, took it to Kenya where he had a contact, and in 1 week, they had a well. They had hit water and they developed into a well. So John created 2 companies. One is called the Village Drill, who makes these drills and sells them at a profit throughout the world. The other company he created was a company called Wholives. Who is an acronym, Water, Health, Opportunity, Lives. And that's a company that looks for grants, donations, funds to help subsidize the cost of these drills to these teams in third world countries, to help subsidize the cost so that these drill teams can get a human-powered drill and go to work getting clean water for people who don't have access to it. When you take this drill apart, no piece weighs more than 135 pounds. So it can be put into the back of a pickup truck or in a canoe and floated up or down a river. This drill can drill down 300 feet to reach clean water aquifers that hand-dug wells can't reach. The cost of this drill is about $35,000 delivered to a third world country. The cost of a drill truck is close to $350,000. So for the cost of 1 drill truck, you can put 10 of these human-powered drills on location. One of the best things about it is because the villagers get involved in drilling this well. So when the drill crew leaves to drill another well, the villagers know how to change the handle, to fix the handle, change the O-rings. It is definitely the most cost-effective way of providing clean water for people in third world countries. And it's easy to get involved. You don't have to be a John Huntsman. You don't have to be you don't have to have tons of money. They encourage people to simply once a month eat a cheaper meal. Instead of pizza or a roast steak, eat ramen noodles or mac and cheese and save $5, $10, $20. Whatever you save on that less expensive meal, text it to Wholives, and if they can get 50 people donating $10 a month, that's $500 a month. Within a year, that is $5,000, and that's the average cost to produce a well with the village drill. The average cost to produce a well with a drill truck, once it's on location, is $8,000 to $20,000. So I encourage you to look into it. The company's called Wholives. They have a website. This is their brochure that talks about this program. And on the back is their contact information, wholives.org. And you can text a donation to that office, and you can make a difference simply by eating a less expensive meal once a month. Thank you.